You might call it selfish, you might call it irresponsible, but sometimes getting out is what you need. The trees, the rain, the landscapes, seen and unseen, they all have an effect. To be somewhere there are no sounds other than the breeze, it can be very soothing. It can calm the soul. Removing any unnecessary stress that is undoubtedly self-inflicted. Turn off, unplug, reset. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? It's not only for routers. Humans need to be unplugged from time to time as well. So, how are you going to unplug? Do you need to go to the beach? Do you need to ride a bicycle? Or will a simple visit to the park without your phone work for you? What's the worst that's going to happen if you don't look at what's going on in the world for just a few minutes? Maybe a day. Maybe a month. How will that affect your happiness? What's going on, guys? Ryan Nelson here, and I know I've been gone a little while. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. I really did. I just, sometimes you just need a break. Things get hectic, things, get overwhelming, and I needed to step back from YouTube for a little bit, but now I'm back. So what you just saw, let me go back a little bit. But a little over a month ago, I was just about to head out for a trip. It's like this epic road trip, 2 weeks on the coast. I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna make this like a photo trip, video trip. It's going to be just based around going to these amazing places and doing photos, doing videos, stock footage, making a film about it. And turns out, between weather and certain out of my control time constraints, I really didn't get much but a couple of time lapses. And even those weren't that good because the weather was just bad. It was either like fully bad weather or just straight midday sun, and neither really great conditions for filming in. But right before I left on this trip, Artgrid had reached out to me about doing a sponsored video. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll do this trip, I'll do some footage, and then I'll drop in some stock footage from Artgrid and kind of make this really fun travel video. But I ended up having to make this entire short film from footage on Artgrid because I didn't get squat when I was out. So I took that one step further, and Artlist, which is the sister company to Artgrid, or Artgrid is the sister company to whatever. They're the same company basically. They just, one does stock video, one does stock music. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make this full video, this full film just from Artgrid. So I've got the Artgrid footage, and then I dropped in a cool, epic Artgrid Artlist. The music comes from Artlist. So I dropped in this cool, epic Artlist soundtrack, and then I'm like, you know what? Artlist also does sound effects. So I'm just gonna do this entire video from Artlist, Artgrid, that whole family, just everything from there. So that film, that opening film, I didn't shoot any of that. It was all stock footage. It was all stock sound effects. It was all stock, except for my voiceover. So obviously I did write something to go along with this, to give it a little context, to give it a little narrative. So stock videos, stock music, stock sound effects, all from the Artgrid Artlist family. I have links down below. If you want to check either of these out, do it. If you want to pitch some ideas to some clients, this is a great way to get footage that you don't otherwise have. If you want to just start editing and start cutting footage together, this is a great way to have a huge stock library of footage that, again, you wouldn't necessarily have. You don't have to go do a production to get this footage. If you just want to make short films, it's kind of fun to go through this and just make a story out of what you can find. It's fun. Try it. So you can get hooked up with Artgrid's annual subscription. If you use my link, it's down below in the description. First off, you get 2 months free if you use that link down there, which is awesome. But it starts off at about $25 a month, which if you compare that to the price of a new camera, A new camera is going to run you at least $1,000 for something decent, probably a lot more than that. Plus you're going to need a lens. And like I said, if you're just getting into this and you want to do some editing, you want to pitch some ideas to some potential clients, this is a much cheaper way than buying a camera. Just a couple $100 a year, and you can have all the stock footage that you can shake a stick at. Just download it, cut whatever you want together, add music, add sound effects, pitch that out. Make your own short films like I just did at the beginning of this video. Make your own short films. And hell, that's a great place to start right there. Much more cost effective than having a camera, learning how to use audio, getting stable shots, buying a tripod, all this stuff. I mean, yeah, you're gonna want that, you're gonna get that eventually. But if you want to do really good editing on some very quality clips, quality sound effects, go to Artlist. Pair this up with a Artlist subscription with some music and some sound effects, and you've got a whole production studio right there on your computer. You don't even need a camera. Just check it out, do it. One of the great things about using Artgrid is once you have that subscription, you're using it, you've paid for it, the footage you download, you can use it anywhere. You can use it in client projects, you can use it in your own projects, put it on YouTube, Vimeo, wherever you want. These are licensed tracks that once you have it and it's in your collection and you've put it out into the world, you don't have to worry about them coming at you for copyright infringement. It's licensed to you forever in perpetuity. So that's cool because copyright strikes aren't that fun to deal with. So don't worry about copyright strikes with Artgrid. That is a really good feature. Plus you can download footage in HD, you can download it in 4K. I've even seen 8K footage. You can download raw footage, log footage. All depends on what package you have though. So the raw and the log, I think that's like the $50 a month. So if you want to work in raw and log, it's a little bit more expensive, but still way cheaper than a camera. Like I said, links down below in the description. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. Put that down in the comments. I really hope you liked that little short film I put together. Like I said, not even my own footage. All I did was cut everything together. And yeah, had kind of fun time doing it. You know, it's you got this shot in your mind. And you're like, I gotta go find that shot. And it's like kind of the thrill of the hunt. Just hunting down the right music, the right sound effects, the right clips. And just, like I said, check it out. Links down below in the description. I'm out, guys. Let me know what you think. I hope you like this video. If you do, hit that thumbs up button down there. If you don't, hit that thumbs down if you're still watching this. And let me know that you're still watching this and gave it a thumbs down. Or give it a thumbs up. Let me know that too. All right, guys. I will see you next time. Very soon. Got some cool stuff for testing. And I will see you then. Okay, anything else I was supposed to mention? Top quality photographers, cinematographers, filmmakers all use and upload footage to Artgrid.